going. You're going to have a great morning. Inhale your arms up. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Drop your shoulders. Drop your arms. Roll your shoulders. Just waking your body up. Just waking your body up. Inhale your arms up. Wiggle your fingers. Drop your shoulders. Bend your knees a little bit. Just get stuff moving. Roll your hips around. You don't have to make big circles. I just taught a class, so I'm like we're making bigger circles naturally. But just loosen stuff up. Get the blood moving, get the energy moving. Roll your shoulders. Just your legs. Thinking about you. Drop those shoulders. Roll the shoulders. Roll your hips again. That's right. Then return to the side here. Just bend your knees. Bend your knees and let your head hang down now. Keep the knees bent. Keep the knees bent. Maybe shake your hips back. Just get things rolling. Arms, shoulders, legs. Inhale the arms up. And then return to the side again. Exhale, center. And then now your hips are going to feel like they want to come forward like that. Don't do that though. Keep them where they are. Just kind of in line with the hips. And then inhale, lift your chest and reach your arms. Stretch your arms back. And it's really just all about the chest. Now the hips want to take over. But it's all about the chest. The shoulders are reaching back. You're stretching the shoulders. And then keep your arms wide as you come down. Just stretching and opening the chest. So you have to think about what you're doing all day. You're sitting, right? There's many ways to heal a back problem. But if you're sitting all day like this, your body needs to go the other way. It's going to be uncomfortable, even a little annoying, but it's going to feel good. If not today, another day. One day it's going to feel really good. At first your body's like, huh? So let's do it. All right? So inhale your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your center. Inhale your arms up and back. Reach. And then release. And then while you're here, let's clasp your fingers. And just stay loose. Stay loose. Release and give yourself a hug. And then inhale, open, and exhale. And then release. Just, alright. So, I have these blocks. They're so the floor can come up closer if you need them to. You can also bend your knees, and that'll just make things feel better on your back. So just take it easy. Take it easy. Inhale your arms up, and then exhale, bring your hands to your center. Inhale your arms up and back, and then release. And now bend your knees and inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, tuck it. And then lift, tuck, lift, and tuck. And then with the knees soft, fold down, fold down. And then we're going to bring one leg back now. I encourage padding, especially in the morning. Things are cold. You need a little padding. So take that left leg back. One leg is right knee on top of the right ankle. Hands are on your block. And you can fold towards your foot a little bit. And then if you feel like coming up, you can come up, but you don't have to. Now, keep the belly pulled in. So you don't want to crunch that lower back. So keep the belly kind of pulled in. Just breathing and engaging and just waking things up. Stretching out that hip flexor. So you can reach the arms up. You can keep them on your leg. You can do one and one. And then the other one. And just forward and back. And again, you feel like coming up. Keep the belly pulled in. You're not crunching it up. kind of hug in around your hips, and then lift. Drop the shoulders. You can bring the arms up if you want. You can even bring the arms back if you were feeling really open today. And then from here, take those blocks, bring them to your center, and then you can open it up here, going back and forth. And then I like to bend both of my knees. And then open. Bring your hands onto your legs to come up if you're feeling really tender in the lower back. Arms open, lift the chest, and just open. Open up. Open up. Drop those shoulders, open your chest, keep the knees soft, and just open really, really wide. And then bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers. And then if you felt like it, and also here, with a tie or a belt, if you feel uncomfortable, bring those hands all the way in. You can always do a belt. What was that? It was here. And then straight, bend. Oh, yeah. And just letting all that blood rush to your head really nourishes the brain. So I've heard. It feels really good. Sometimes with high blood pressure, though, it might not be good to go all the way down. So what you could do is stay up, keep your head up. And how you'll know is you'll feel your heart pumping in your ears, and you may feel uncomfortable. So you want to just lift up. What you want to do here is really important to keep a flat back, so you actually stretch the lower back. So if you bend and round up here, that takes all the pressure off your lower back, and you want that feeling good. So you can bend your knees, but flatten out the back. Or you can straighten your legs. You can even bring those blocks down, lower. Whatever you're comfortable with, knees bent is fine. Just flatten out that back. Really flatten it out. And then bring your hands onto your legs and come back up. And then let's come all the way down. So you can do some more cat-cows. And then come all the way up. Sit back here. Child's pose. Sit your hips back. And if your forehead doesn't feel comfortable coming all the way down, you can come onto a block. And even sometimes, it feels good even if you can come all the way down, just put your head on a block. It relieves tension in the neck and helps with headaches and such. And then you're going to come forward onto your belly. And do it in a Sphinx pose. So, let me turn to the other side so you can see. Your elbows are right under your shoulders, shoulders are down. Glutes are relaxed, pulling the belly in, lift the chest. Keep the neck long in the back here, just lift the chest and stretch the front of your spine. So this is a position you don't normally do at your desk. Breathe. And then a nice variation I've been doing lately, if you can get into it, it's my new latest fun thing to do that I haven't done a lot of. I bring one knee out to the side. Oh, that just stretches in my back in a very special place. So I'm going to turn to the side again. So you can see the shoulders are down, chest is up, and then that knee is coming out to the side. Shoulders are down, chest is up, so you don't want to curl in. If you can't do that, then don't worry about this variation yet. But it feels really awesome. And then let's come up to a seated position. Inhale your arms up. And then as you exhale, let's bring one hand down. And then reach the arm up. Now I'm going to turn to the side. So you don't want this elbow popping out to the back. You want it to curl, the elbow turns in, your shoulder drops down. So your elbow is in, your shoulder is down, and then reach. Oh, that's nice. And then my latest favorite thing here is to pull that arm back now, touch the floor behind you, and then pull that shoulder back and gaze up into the corner of the room. Oh, feels so good. Drop those shoulders, lift the chest, and breathe. And just breathe right on down into the the side of your rib cage. Just breathe on into it. It rarely, when you're curled in, that area rarely gets air. So use this opportunity to give it air. Clean out the cobwebs. And then this is nice. And sometimes this, you can add in this, but keep that hip down. And then shoulders down, chest forward, chin in, relax the neck. Just relax the neck. But keep that hip down. You'll stretch all along the side of your back here. Oh, so good. And then you can come to the center. And then the other side. And then you can hold it longer. Pull it back and just breathe on into that side. Gaze up into the corner of the room. And then lift. Oh, I forgot to come over to that side. Oh, stretch it out. Press that hip down. Turn your chest. Drop your shoulders. Relax the neck. Breathe. Oh my goodness. Really turn that rib cage. Really get that twist and then breathe into your back. So that massages your spinal nerves when you twist and breathe. Inhale up. And then exhale down. And then let's open your legs up. Lift the toes up to the ceiling and bring your hands down. Lift the toes up to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe a little wiggle just to feel comfortable. And you can stay up here, and this is perfectly fine. You'll probably feel a stretch if you haven't done this in a while. Scooch back a little bit. Drop those shoulders, toes up. And so again, you can stay here if you feel like going further, but just keep that chest open. So you're not curling in. This is going to feel more comfortable because this is like, curling in at the desk, curling in over the car, curling in over dinner. So instead, lift and open, toes up, stretch. And then let's bring your feet together. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders, open the chest. And again, you can come forward if you like. But just keep that back flat. This is going to feel more comfortable. But flatten it out. You can bring your hands forward. Just keep reaching and you'll get right up into your lower back and your hips. So if you curl in like this is not getting stretched at all. You're just coming forward doing what we naturally do in our society is just sort of curl over at the mid-back. So that's all stretched out. So you want to lift the chest. You're engaging those muscles now and stretching down here. So really open it up. Open it up. Now, if you feel comfortable sitting on your knees, now this may not feel comfortable, and don't try to be a hero in hero's pose, I would say. So if you need a block or 2 blocks or what have you, so you can shove that underneath you, and there you are. It's not the most comfortable thing ever. I think if you turn it, oh, there we go. That's more comfortable. So you can do it like that. And again, nice neutral spine here. Just lifting. There's a small dip in the lower back that's just a natural curve. The shoulders are down. Chest is up. And when you feel comfortable, a little lower, a little lower. Sit on the heels or in between them. Breathe. start to come back more and stretch the front of your thighs or any of that, but don't try to be a hero in here. Let's come down onto your back. Alright. Hands by your sides. Lift your tailbone up, pull the belly in, lift the chest. You're pointing your tailbone towards your knees to lengthen your lower back. So your tailbone wants to maybe point towards your heels, but point it towards your tailbone to just lengthen out the lower back and then lift here in the hips. Clasp your fingers if you feel comfortable and slide onto your shoulders. So you're still lifting, but you're also just maintaining the lower back. So you're really lifting and opening the front body, knees in line with the hips. You can even put a block there to just sort of engage. Pull the belly in, lengthen the lower back, lift the chest. Breathe, clasping the fingers if you want. Keep the toes pointing forward. Lift and breathe and squeeze those shoulders in. Neutral in the neck. And then lower yourself down. Extend those legs. And if you feel comfortable, this is really nice. Lift the toes, lift your chest. Bring those shoulders away from your ears and lift. Pull the belly in to lift. Use your core to lift, lift, and then lower. Ah, oh, so good. Bring your hands behind your head, clasp your fingers around your head, look towards your belly to just decompress your neck. Now you don't have to do those, but they feel nice, and if you're feeling like it, you might as well. And then I just kind of tuck my tailbone a little bit under to lower the lower back down a little. And then let your knees fall to one side. Let your knees fall to the other side. Maybe I feel like kind of going a little deeper. I lift that top leg a little more. Maybe I want to lift that top leg and grab it a little more. And then really press that shoulder down. That's really key. The knee is secondary. The shoulder is primary. So really stretch through by pressing that shoulder down. Oh, and breathe and look over at that hand back there. So you got kind of deeper into that twist. You did a few and just feeling it out. Maybe you don't want to go this deep today. Maybe you're feeling a little tender. Maybe so. And then lift your knees back up, center the hips. Now let's go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Clasp your fingers around your knees and rock your knees left to right. Relaxing the neck, not jutting the chin up. And then pause in the center and lift those legs up. Push through the heels, push up and see the back of your legs open up, and then maybe open your legs and just press them apart using your hands and pushing the heels out. So that really, you can do this position standing, sitting, lying down. This one really allows the lower back to release. So it's always nice to do towards the end to just start to release. And I like to rock my legs side to side and just really get into the hips. And then bend the knees, grab your feet and press your knees down. Now relax the neck and shoulders. This is called the happy baby pose. Nice stretch to the butt, the legs, the hips, lower back. Breathe and just let your lower back release. Just let it release. Breathe. Relax the shoulders and neck. Release, give your knees a hug. Bring your feet back down. Lift those hips back up. Lengthen the lower back, lift the hips. Bring those shoulders down. Bring it back down. Cross that right leg over the left, arms out, palms down, and let your knees fall over. So now your leg is pulling the other leg down, making the stretch deeper. Press that right shoulder down and look over at it. Really twist your body. And then lift it, and don't uncross it, just let it fall over to the other side. So it's stretching that side of your hip here. And then lift it. You can always pause and stay longer. Cross the left leg over the right now. Let the knees fall to the right. Press that left shoulder down. You can use your arm. You can make little adjustments to just feel it get deeper as you feel more comfortable. Breathe. And just release. Release. And then lift it up and let it fall to the other side. Stretching that other side of your hip. Twist. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe that energy through your body. It's said that we have pathways through our body, energy pathways, kind of like blood, but more ethereal. And the cracks and things that we hear are those pathways clearing so the energy can flow more freely. So with yourself sort of unkinked, the blood and the energy is flowing freely. So just breathe through. Breathe that energy through. And then lift, uncross, and then let your knees fall open. And just release. Feel your body. Breathe. Stay here as long as you like. Extend your legs when you feel ready. Another little thing I like to do too that I don't often teach, but I always do, and I just don't think about it, which is just sad. I should. Is so at first you let your soles of your feet touch and your knees come out. Now let your knees touch and the soles of your feet come out. And so you get this very special muscle. Just breathe. And then when you're ready to extend your legs and just breathe here. Relax your body, have faith that the floor is going to hold you. So you can just let go into it. Stay there as long as you like. Namaste.